And we are so thrilled to have everyone with us today again because it's entertaining time.
It certainly
Isn't it lovely,
is.
Alexander?
Yes,
with first of all, a collection that we are so proud of, because when we hear the word Waterford, immediately you're elevated to the finest in the world of crystal. Well, this collection, this is the Marquis collection that was actually introduced in 1991 and giving so many of us that experience that we know and love. But here's crystal that you can actually use. You have 4 choices. I'll quickly tell you, and then we'll tell you all about it. You have the choice of your beverage, where you receive 4, your goblet, where you receive 4, your wine glass, where you receive 4, or the champagne flutes. And with 4, no matter which one your choice is, only $39.95, free shipping, and FlexPay, 3 FlexPay payments of $13.32 a payment on any credit card, debit card, and PayPal, and we only have like 200 available of each.
This will absolutely sell out because the last
time, right?
It did. Back in May, this was a big popular hit, a customer favorite, and you absolutely love it. Why? Because you recognize the quality. This is Marquis by Waterford. Waterford is the name that is synonymous with elegance and beauty, and of course, the fact that there's so much quality. Now, I don't want you to be fooled. When you think about Waterford, you're thinking about $100 per glass.
Easily.
This is a wonderful, Marquis is a wonderful entry point for you if you are starting your crystal collection. This is crystalline, which makes it a little bit more sturdy, a tiny bit more durable. It's got incredible clarity, and you can see it still has the ding that we love. It has the ding, right? That
Did everyone hear
sound.
that?
Isn't that nice? It's a little bit less lead inside each of the glasses, which makes it stronger and not at the price point. It's not the price point that we're seeing of the Waterford that you would see at our luxury department stores. You know, when I registered as a bride, I registered for my crystal, and it was very expensive. And then in, you know, 12, 13 years, inevitably you break 1 or 2. Well, when you're investing in something like this, under $40 for a set of 4 champagne flutes. You can see the beautiful champagne flutes. Look at all that cut diamond pattern work.
It's a beautiful pattern.
You see that beautiful cut diamond, and also look at the notch on the stem, all that faceting going on. So even the stem is a joy. You can feel the weight in your hand, and of course, all 4 are footed. So the set of 4 in the champagne flutes, a set of 4 in your wine glass. This is your wine glass, which is lovely for your white wines. If you're wondering which is which, this is lovely for your white wines. I love going to a hotel and calling room service and ordering 2 wine glasses upon arrival so that I can enjoy my favorite wines.
Now you can bring your own.
And well, or you can, you know, this is when you can treat yourself even when you're at home. So this is for your white wines. Then this is your goblet. If you are wondering which you should choose, if you need to choose one, then go with your goblet, because your goblet's going to work as an all-purpose wine glass. And this is wonderful for your reds and your burgundies. And then, of course, this is also our footed iced beverage. Now, the iced beverage glass, let me tell you, this is a wonderful all-purpose glass because you can put parfaits, you can do your shrimp cocktail, you can do puddings and ice cream. There's so much that you can do with this. Beautiful. And because it's larger, this is a good 16-ounce glass, you can do your iced teas, your lemonades, of course, but what about your fruit and your sangrias? What about your berries that you can add to this,
and
which is wonderful?
And we'll have it in time for the holiday, for Christmas.
Absolutely.
So I think that's what's great about this. Plus, I think the most important part about this is a chance for you to come into that exquisite world of Waterford and not worry about using it, right? Because many of us, you know, have the pieces at home and you're like, oh, I'm afraid, I don't want to put it out, I'm afraid if it's going to get broken because I'm heartsick about losing it and I don't want to have to spend, as we mentioned a little earlier, you could potentially spend for some Waterford upwards of $100 a glass. So here, you're getting 4 of them for $39.95, and as we mentioned, I know we're extremely limited with a lot of people calling, but I would tell you, I think this is the time when you go, treat yourself. We're shipping it to you for free. Then you can put it on any credit card, debit card, and PayPal for $13.32. And if you are buying it as a gift idea, you have to the end of January to return it. I hate to even waste my breath saying that because there's no way in a million years these are coming back. And again, getting the sound, right? Can you hear it? That's the sound of beautiful crystal. And also, I love that with this pattern, with this Marquis pattern, you actually still have that same classic cut. This is one of the most iconic, heirloom, classic cuts that you could possibly get. And I love that we're getting 4.
You're receiving 4. All are footed. It's got this beautiful diamond cut pattern inside. Now, the pattern is Markham. And what's lovely about Markham, it has a very traditional, faceted look. It's a wonderful diamond cut look. But if you have your, some of your other Waterford crystal, as I do, this is a wonderful set to integrate with your other crystal glasses. As I mentioned earlier, I have a couple of my champagne flutes that are Waterford that unfortunately, tragically, I broke in the last dozen years. And what you can do is bring this into your home. You can use these more often, and they work well with the crystal that's already on your table. It doesn't have to be so exact, but the Markham pattern is a wonderful pattern that will work with many of your crystal patterns.
Yeah, I like the mixed. I think it's almost, I love when tables, like when you set different plates at the table. I just think it's so much more interesting.
It's a little easier on us, for those of us who have inherited some beautiful stemware. If you have some of the china from your mom, you want to add in your Kathy Ireland flatware with this. It's about using your pieces every day, and sometimes we're hesitant not to use our crystal. We don't always want to put out our good china or our flatware. This is an opportunity to use Waterford. Even on the foot of the glass, each glass is marked just as you would see the Marquis by Waterford. This is Waterford from that lovely harbour town in Ireland. That is where Waterford is. So these are the same craftsmanship, the same design, the same artisans that are designing some of the most expensive prestige Waterford glasses that would cost 4, 5, 8 times more, but you're still receiving Waterford at a lovely entry point for you, and you're going to enjoy it. And you know what else? The retail compare for the set of 4 is $100.
Is it really?
That's
I didn't know that.
the
We don't
retail
even have that
compare
available.
of
Wow.
$100.